guys, today we are making oyster soup, and this is a requested video. So I'm going to empty out two 8-ounce cans of whole oysters into the strainer, and I'm going to keep the juice because we're going to put the juice into our broth. So let's go ahead and empty out our oysters, drain them, and set them aside. Okay, to make this quick, I've gone ahead and chopped up my potato, celery, carrot, and onion. And we are going to cook these in butter, and then we're going to boil them. Okay, to get the vegetables started, we're going to go ahead and melt us some butter. And then we're going to go ahead and throw in some onion and the celery, and we're going to saute those until they become fragrant. And then we'll add our potato and our carrot. Okay, let's go ahead and put our carrot in. Okay, now our potato. Now give it a mix. Now it's time to add some salt, and I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. Now I'm going to add a few shakes of black pepper and give it a mix. After that's been cooking for about 5 minutes, now it's time to go ahead and measure out 4 cups of water and pour the entire container of water into your pot. You're going to let these cook for 10 to 15 minutes until they become tender. Okay, now that they've been cooking for 10 to 15 minutes, they are now ready to take out of the water. So let's go ahead and strain these and put them aside. Okay, now that we've strained our vegetables, they are here in my colander. So I'm going to set them aside and I'm going to go ahead and make my roux. So for the roux, you're going to need a stick and a half of butter. And you go ahead and put that in the pot and we're going to melt that to make our roux. Now that our butter has melted, we're going to go ahead and start putting our flour a little at a time. So just sift a little bit of flour into your butter and stir consistently to get rid of any lumps. Add a little bit at a time until it becomes thick. Now that we've gotten our roux thick, it's time to add our milk. So we're going to measure out 4 cups of whole milk, or you can use heavy cream, and we're going to pour it a little at a time into the pot and stir consistently until the milk becomes thick. Okay, now it's time for the oyster juice that we saved from straining our oysters. So let's go ahead and grab our juice that we kept from the oysters, and we're going to go ahead and pour it right into our pot. You're going to continue to stir this until it becomes thick on a medium-high heat, and you can go ahead and put you some more salt or pepper to taste. Okay guys, after cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes, it is now thick enough to go ahead and put our vegetables in. So just take out the time here to make sure you have no lumps and it's thick enough, and we're going to go ahead and add in the rest of our ingredients. Okay, there's our vegetables, and go ahead and just pour them into the pot. And you're going to give it a mix that all well into the broth that we put the oyster juice in so they can soak up that flavor. Okay, now it's time to add our oysters. Let's grab them, and we only want to heat these up. We don't want to cook them any more than they already are because we don't want them to get chewy. So just pour them in with the vegetables and let them get hot, and then we're ready to serve. This recipe doesn't take long at all to make. It took maybe 30 minutes to make this whole pot. It's a really quick meal, and those who love seafood would love this chowder. Okay, y'all, there is my oyster soup. It's now ready to serve up. My husband is hungry and he loves seafood, and he's going to love this. So I hope you like it. I hope you try it out, those who love seafood, and let me know what you think down in the comments below. So that's it for this recipe, you guys. I thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share it out. Don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when I drop another video. And as always, I will see you in the next video.